house was quiet after all the shouting. Broken pictures lying on the floor. We wore our pride like heavy armor, too tired to fight for something anymore. You stood there with your suitcase shaking. I held words I couldn't say out loud. Two imperfect souls in the silence, lost beneath the storm we'd both allowed. We have scars that never disappear, promises we almost left behind. But somewhere in the wreckage of our fears, we found a reason one more time. So when the night gets colder, hold my hand again. When the world says let go, we'll learn to bend. 'Cause love was never made for easy roads. It's choosing to stay when nobody knows. After every heartbreak, after every fall, we'll rebuild these walls brick by brick through it all. We're not the same as we were back then, but somehow we find our way back again. Time has changed the way we see each other. Less like heroes, more like flesh and bone. We both carried pieces of the damage and learned that healing isn't done alone. Some days doubt still fills the empty spaces. Some nights old memories return, but every tear has taught us something deeper. Every goodbye we almost chose to learn. We're not standing here because it's simple. We're still here because we made the choice to listen through the noise between us and believe in the sound of our hearts. So when the night gets colder, hold my hand again. When the world says let go, we'll learn to bend. 'Cause love was never made for easy roads. It's choosing to stay when nobody knows. After every heartbreak, after every fall, we'll rebuild these walls brick by brick through it all. We're not the same as we were back then, but somehow we find our way back again. Maybe forever isn't something we're given. Maybe it's built in the smallest things, in every apology, every conversation, every time forgiveness learns to breathe. If tomorrow brings another storm upon us, we'll face the rain instead of running free. Because leaving would be easier than fighting, but you're still the place my heart wants to be. When the sky turns darker, I'll stand beside you still, through every broken promise that we choose to heal. Love is not perfection. Love is staying near through all the doubt and all the years. We're two unfinished stories, learning how to mend. Two wounded hearts that choose each other I'll choose you again and again, as long as we still can. We were never made of perfect moments, never painted in a golden light. We said things we wish we could take back, turned our love into a sleepless night. There were doors we almost walked out of, tears we hid behind our stubborn eyes. But somewhere underneath the silence, hope refused to say goodbye. We've both changed from who we used to be. The years have left their marks on us, but every scar became a lesson, teaching broken hearts to trust. So stay with me when the fire burns low and we're too tired to carry what we know. Love isn't magic, love isn't easy. It's choosing each other when the road gets heavy. After the storms and the wreckage we've seen, after the nights when we shattered our dreams, we'll keep rebuilding what time tried to erase. Because forever is a choice we make. You've seen the worst parts that I buried, the fears I swore I'd never show. And I watched you fight your own reflection, carrying wounds nobody else could know. We grew older through the disappointments, through every doubt that crossed our minds, learning that real love isn't perfect, it's patient enough to survive. Maybe we're still unfinished stories, still learning how to understand, but every time the world pulls us apart, we find our way back hand in hand. So stay with me when the fire burns low and we're too tired to carry what we know. Love isn't magic, love isn't easy. It's choosing each other when the road gets heavy. After the storms and the wreckage we've seen, after the nights when we shattered our dreams, we'll keep rebuilding what time tried to erase. Because forever is a choice we make. And if tomorrow brings another heartbreak, if old shadows knock upon our door, promise me we'll speak before we're silent. Promise me we'll fight a little more. 'Cause leaving only takes a moment, but staying takes courage every day. And after everything we've been through, you're still the reason that I stay. So hold me close when the lights fade out, when we're lost inside our fears and doubts. Love isn't perfect, love isn't painless. It's standing together when everything changes. We've fallen apart and found each other again, like waves returning back to the ocean's edge. Two imperfect hearts, forever learning to remain, choosing love again and again, through the weight of forever. Kitchen photographs we almost threw away. There was a time we couldn't look at each other without feeling the distance we had made. We carried anger like a secret burden, built our walls so high we couldn't see. But even in the ruins of our story, something kept pulling you to me. Maybe love was never meant to save us. Maybe it was meant to help us grow. Through every crack and every question, we found the strength to let it show. So if your heart gets tired, lean on mine tonight. If your faith starts fading, I'll stay by your side. Because love is more than sparks and endless summers. It's choosing one another when the feeling disappears. After the thunder, after the tears, after the silence that lasted for years, we'll hold on tighter than we did before. Because staying is worth fighting for. We've both said words that left their shadows. We've both been strangers in the same room. But healing doesn't happen in a heartbeat. It grows slowly, like flowers after June. Now I know your fears by memory. You know the parts of me I used to hide. And somehow all our broken pieces still fit together, side by side. Time has changed the people that we are, but not the promise in our eyes. We've learned that love is not perfection. It's finding hope after goodbye. So if your heart gets tired, lean on mine tonight. If your faith starts fading, I'll stay by your side. Because love is more than sparks and endless summers. It's choosing one another when the feeling disappears. After the thunder, after the tears, after the silence that lasted for years, we'll hold on tighter than we did before. Because staying is worth fighting for. There will be nights when old wounds return, moments when we're afraid we'll lose our way. But we've already crossed the darkest waters. Why would we surrender now and walk away? Let's keep growing through the changes. Let's keep learning who we are. Two imperfect hearts don't need perfection, only the courage to stay where they belong. When the world turns cold and uncertain, when we're standing at the edge again, I'll choose the life we've built together over the easy road that never ends. After the storms, after the pain, after everything we thought we couldn't change, we'll find each other over and over once more. Because love isn't something that simply remains. It's something we choose every single day. We spent so many nights pretending that silence meant we were okay. Two shadows sleeping in the same bed, with 1,000 words too scared to say. You carried heartbreak in your pocket, I hid my sorrow in my pride. We were two strangers wearing memories, trying to outrun what lived inside. But time has a way of softening the edges, of teaching lost hearts how to bend. And somewhere between all the damage, we remember why we began. So if the stars stop shining over us tonight, and the ghosts of yesterday return, I'll still choose your hand in the darkness. I'll still choose the lessons we've learned, because love isn't found in the easy moments or in promises made without pain. It's standing together after the hurricane and building a home from the rain. We watched our younger selves disappear. The seasons changed the way we dreamed. The people we were couldn't save us, so we became who we needed to be. You learned to speak when fear was rising. I learned to listen without defense. And every scar we left unhealed before became a bridge instead of a fence. There's beauty hidden in the broken, in every wound we dared to show. Sometimes the strongest kind of love is simply choosing not to let go. So if the stars stop shining over us tonight, and the ghosts of yesterday return, I'll still choose your hand in the darkness. I'll still choose the lessons we've learned. Answering every painful call. Maybe it's waking up each morning and deciding to try once again to love the person standing before you, not the one they used to have been. When the night feels endless and heavy, when our faith is hanging by a thread, we'll remember all the roads behind us and every tear we've already shed. Because love is not the absence of heartbreak, nor the promise that will never change. It's finding our way back over and over, through every loss and every ache. Two imperfect hearts still learning how to remain, finding home after the hurricane again. And again. And again. one. There's an old coffee cup beside the window, still carrying the warmth of yesterday. We've said goodbye 100 different ways, yet somehow never walked away. You know the parts of me that tremble, the doubts I bury deep inside. And I know every crack you're hiding behind the strength you wear with pride. We were never saints, never perfect souls, just two hearts learning as we go. Somehow the pieces kept returning, even after letting go. So when the memories turn heavy and the silence fills the room, I'll choose us over all the easy exits. I'll choose hope over the truth we fear. Because love is not a fire that burns forever, it's a light we keep alive through the years. It's staying when it's easier to leave, holding on when everything disappears. And after every storm we've weathered, after every dream undone, I'll still wake up beside you and decide you're the one. We grew through sleepless conversations, through broken trust and second chances too. Time changed the shape of who we once were, but somehow brought me back to you. The scars don't vanish in the morning, the pain doesn't fade overnight, but healing lives in small forgiveness and choosing love when we're tired of the fight. Maybe forever isn't promised, maybe forever is a choice. 1,000 quiet moments saying I still believe in us. So when the memories turn heavy and the silence fills the room, I'll choose us over all the easy exits. I'll choose hope over the truth we fear. Because love is not a fire that burns forever, it's a light we keep alive through the years. It's staying when it's easier to leave, holding on when everything disappears. And after every storm we've weathered, after every dream undone, I'll still wake up beside you and decide you're the one. One day our hair will turn to silver, and these restless hearts will slow. We'll laugh about the nights we almost lost it all, and the courage it took not to let go. Because the strongest promises aren't spoken loudly, they're hidden in the things we do. And every morning we begin again, and every I choose you. When tomorrow brings another challenge, when the world pulls us apart, we'll carry all the years behind us like a map inside our hearts. No, love was never meant to be effortless. It's built by the hands of two imperfect souls, and through every ending we survive together. We'll keep choosing what we know, again and again. The days we decide to stay. The rain has stopped, but traces linger on every street. We built our dreams with unsteady hands, then watched them fall like shattered stone. There were nights we lost our direction, days we barely recognized ourselves. Two restless hearts filled with confusion, carrying stories we couldn't tell. We tried to hide behind our silence, pretending we no longer cared. But love kept breathing in the distance, waiting for us somewhere there. So meet me where the shadows fade, where broken promises can change. Let's choose each other one more time, even if we're not the same. Because love is more than fleeting feelings, more than the fire we felt back then. It's learning how to stay through every season. It's knowing where to begin again. You've seen the worst parts of my heart now, the fear, the doubt, the endless ache. I've seen your tears behind your laughter, the weight you've carried every day. And maybe we'll never be flawless, maybe we'll still lose our way, but we've become stronger in the ruins with every choice we've made to stay. Time didn't heal us all at once, it taught us how to understand that every scar becomes a doorway when two hearts decide to stand. So meet me where the shadows fade, where broken promises can't change. Let's choose each other one more time, even if we're not the same. Because love is more than fleeting feelings, more than the fire we felt back then. It's learning how to stay through every season. It's knowing where to begin again. If another storm comes crashing through us, if the darkness finds our door, let's not run from what we've built together. Let's fight for something worth much more. 'Cause leaving takes only a moment, but staying takes courage every day. And after everything we've been through, I still believe in what we made. Meet me in the quiet morning when all our defenses fall apart. Let's write another chapter slowly, with gentler hands and open hearts. Because love was never meant to save us, it was meant to help us grow. And no matter how many times we stumble, we'll find each other again and again and again and again. We used to think that love was easy, just a spark that never fades away. But life can turn the brightest moments into memories we cannot explain. There were nights we stopped believing, days we almost let it die, standing on opposite sides of silence, too afraid to ask each other why. We lost ourselves inside the chaos, we changed in ways we never planned. But every road that pulled us farther led us back here once again. And I still choose you when the colors disappear, when the doubts grow louder than the words we need to hear. After all the tears, after all the scars, after all the broken pieces of our hearts, because love isn't perfect, love isn't kind. Every single moment, every single time, it's waking up tomorrow and deciding not to run. Holding on, holding on, feels harder than it's ever done. And somehow, after everything, you're still worth the fight. You see me at my lowest moments, with empty hands and tired eyes. I've watched you carry all your sorrow while pretending that you're fine. We both know healing isn't simple, it doesn't happen overnight. It's built inside 1,000 choices, and the courage not to say goodbye. Time has changed the way we love now, less like a dream, more like the truth. Not a fairy tale we once imagined, but something stronger we can prove. And I still choose you when the colors disappear, when the doubts grow louder than the words we need to hear. After all the tears, after all the scars, after all the broken pieces of our hearts, because love isn't perfect, love isn't kind. Every single moment, every single time, it's waking up tomorrow and deciding not to run. Holding on when holding on feels harder than it's ever done. And somehow, after everything, you're still worth the fight. Oh, maybe forever isn't written in the stars, maybe it's hidden in the hardest days, in every I'm sorry, every second chance, every reason that we chose to stay. If the storm returns tomorrow, if the sky turns cold and gray, we'll face the wind together like we've always done. I'll still choose you when the years have changed our names, when the fire burns softer but remains hines. After every fall, after every goodbye, after every moment we thought we couldn't survive, because love is not the absence of pain, it's finding the strength to begin again. And after all the doubt, after all we've been through, I'll still be here, you'll still be here, and we'll still be worth the fight. The flowers on the balcony are growing back again, just like the pieces of our hearts we thought we'd lost. We spent so long pretending we were strangers, counting every wound and every cost. There were nights we slept with miles between us, even lying inches face to face, too afraid to let the truth come near us, too proud to ask for one embrace. We were never meant to be unbreakable. We were only meant to learn that sometimes love survives the fire, because two hearts decide to return. So if tomorrow feels uncertain, stay with me tonight. Let's leave our own mistakes beneath the fading light, because love is not the easy road we've dreamed about at 17. It's choosing not to leave when leaving would be easier than anything. After every tear we've hidden, after every door we slammed, after all the promises we broke and built again by hand, we're still standing in the middle of the wreckage that remains, learning how to love again. You know the fears I never speak of, the little wars inside my mind. And I know the way your smile gets quieter when you're carrying too much inside. We have changed 1,000 different ways now. Time has reshaped who we became, but beneath the years and all the distance, my heart still whispers your name. Baby, forever is magic. Baby, it isn't written above. Baby, forever is two imperfect people choosing every day to love. So if tomorrow feels uncertain, stay with me tonight. Let's leave our old mistakes beneath the fading light, because love is not the easy road we dreamed about at 17. It's choosing not to leave when leaving would be easier than anything. After every tear we've hidden, after every door we slammed, after all the promises we broke and built again by hand, we're still standing in the middle of the wreckage that remains, learning how to love again. And if another storm comes for us, we'll meet it with open hands, not because we're fearless now, but because we finally understand the strongest hearts are not the ones that never break apart. They're the ones that find the courage to restart. When our hair turns silver and our footsteps lose their pace, I hope we still remember every battle that we faced, every scar, every lesson, every night we almost said goodbye. Because love was never perfect, it was never meant to be. It was always two lost souls deciding again and again. Stay here with me, and after all the storms have passed, we'll still choose love. Used to leave the lights on in the hallway, afraid the dark would show us who we'd become. Two tired hearts with pockets full of memories, trying to fix what time had slowly undone. You wore your pain behind a smile of courage. I hid my fears behind a careless tone. We built our walls from all the words unspoken, then wondered why we felt so alone. There were moments we stopped believing, moments we almost disappeared. But somewhere underneath the silence, love was stronger than our fear. So stay with me when the colors start to fade, when the weight of yesterday won't go away. Because love is not the spark that fills the sky, it's the hand that stays when everything goes wrong. After all the tears we've cried in empty rooms, after all the dreams we thought we'd never live to see, we're still here, standing in the ruins of our past, turning ashes into gold. Oh, we've changed in ways we never could imagine. The years have carved new stories in our souls. The people we were couldn't save each other, but maybe who we are now finally knows. You taught me healing isn't always beautiful. Sometimes it hurts before it sets us free. And every scar that once pulled us apart became another reason to believe. Forever isn't built in perfect moments, it's hidden in the days we choose to stay. In every honest conversation, in every fear we give away. So stay with me when the colors start to fade, when the weight of yesterday won't go away. Because love is not the spark that fills the sky, it's the hand that stays when everything goes wrong. After all the tears we've cried in empty rooms, after all the dreams we thought we'd never live to see, we're still here, standing in the ruins of our past, turning ashes into gold. And if another storm comes crashing through our window, if old wounds rise and steal our sleep, let's remember all the nights we fought to save this, all the promises we chose to keep. Because leaving only takes a heartbeat, but staying takes 1,000 little choices every day. And after everything we've survived together, I still choose you. When our hands grow older and the world moves on without us, when the fire burns softer than before, I hope we never forget the road that brought us here. Because love was never about perfection, it was never about never falling down. It was always about finding each other in the wreckage again and again, until the ashes turn to gold. I I remember when we stopped saying forever, when that word became too heavy to hold. We were young hearts chasing perfect answers, not knowing love could grow through the cold. There were mornings filled with distant feelings. There were evenings we forgot how to talk. Two broken clocks in the same old bedroom, both afraid that time had finally stopped. Somewhere between the hurt and healing, between the anger and the tears, we found the pieces we were missing, buried underneath the years. I don't need a love that never trembles. I don't need a story without pain. I just need your hand when life gets heavy, and the courage to begin again. We've been lost, we've been tested, we've watched our dreams fall apart, but every time the world tried to break us, we rebuilt the promise in our hearts. So if tomorrow brings another mountain, if the road becomes unclear, I'll stand beside you, not because it's easy, but because I still want you here. You know every fear I tried to hide from, every doubt I never let you see. I've seen the battles you've been fighting, the silent wars you carried secretly. We are not the same, two souls we started as, and maybe that's the reason we survived. We learned that love is not about holding on, it's learning how to change and stay alive. No more pretending we're unbroken, no more running from the truth. The most beautiful things are the ones that survive what they've been through. I don't need a love that never trembles. I don't need a story without pain. I just need your hand when life gets heavy, and the courage to begin again. We've been lost, we've been tested, we've watched our dreams fall apart, but every time the world tried to break us, we rebuilt the promise in our hearts. So if tomorrow brings another mountain, if the road becomes unclear, I'll stand beside you, not because it's easy, but because I still want you here. Maybe love is not a destination, maybe it's a road we choose to walk, through the quiet, through the questions, through every unfinished thought. And when the years have changed our faces, when our memories become our proof, I look at you the way I do now, still finding something new. I don't need a perfect forever, I don't need a life without scars. I only need the truth between us, the little things that brought us this far. After every storm we've survived together, after every tear we couldn't hide, I'll keep choosing you in every season, with the same heart, with a wiser mind, because the greatest love we've ever known is the promise we